It was supposed to be another routine Indian domination, especially on day 3, early on day 3. India had the West Indies cornered, outclassed, and even enforcing the follow-on. But from the ruins of another collapse, West Indies rose in defiance. Campbell and Hope not just batted for runs, but they batted for respect, for belief, and for every West Indian fan who refused to give up on West Indies cricket. Welcome, welcome, welcome back, one and all. Thank you for joining us here on Gameyaaad TV. Stay tuned as we will be providing you with all the details of the second test between India and the West Indies in New Delhi. I want to backtrack a bit, going back to the first day. India, having won the toss and elected to bat first, they piled on the runs on day 1, closing the day on 318 for 2, with Yashasvi Jaiswal unbeaten on 173, and with him was captain Shubman Gill. But the day started with KL Rahul and Yashasvi Jaiswal opening the batting. And KL Rahul was the more aggressive of the two batters. But he was undone by a ball that spun sharply by Jamel Warrican. And he was stumped by Tevin Imlach for 38. Sai Sudarshan came in and Jaiswal pushed on the score. Sai Sudarshan was dismissed for, 87. He was 13 runs short of that century, but he batted really well. He put a lot of pressure on the West Indian bowlers. And from the West Indian standpoint, I believe that the bowlers, they were very disciplined on day 1 when compared to that first test at Ahmedabad. They bowled really well with good line and length. They hold their line and very well on that first day. I mean, India scoring 318 may seem as if that West Indies did not bowl well, but they did bowl well. Delhi pitch is a very flat pitch, and they don't get a lot of lateral movement of the pitch. Early in the innings, Phillips and Seals, they were swinging the ball through the air, but they were not getting a lot of lateral movement of the pitch. But as I said, the Indian, they closed day 1 on 318 for 2. Day 2, they continued to pile on the runs. Yashasvi Jaiswal was run out early on day 2. He added only 2 runs to his overnight score. He finished on 175 from 258 delivery. And Jaiswal, he's currently at 23, and he has shown that he has, the talent to really play well at this level and consistently. He has scored 7 centuries so far in his short career, and 5 of those centuries he would have scored over 150 runs. So it just shows you that Jaiswal likes to bat long. And he's a player who likes to dominate, the bowlers. And in this match, he played a different kind of innings. He was more circumspect, looking to put away the bad balls rather than dominating the West Indies bowlers. As I said, the West Indies bowlers, they were, very disciplined on day 1. Now, Shubman Gill pushed on the score. He made, his, 5th century. As captain. Shubman Gill is just in a different class, and this Indian batting line, it just show you the gulf between India and West Indies batters. Shubman Gill has amassed over 900 runs so far since he was appointed captain. Of the 12 innings he had played so far, he had scored over 900 runs, averaging over 84 runs, right? So he has been really playing some really good cricket, having been appointed the captain. And so India, they declared on 518 runs. Nitish Kumar already scored 43, And Durrell scored 44. On the back of that century, he would have scored on the first test at Ahmedabad. So West Indies bowlers, they had to toil long and hard in the field. Jamel Warrican was the more successor. 3 for 98 from his 34 overs, and Ruston Chase 1 for 83 from his 17.2 overs. There's something that I really want to point out, because I mean, a lot of people not watching the game and taking the game into the proper context may believe that the West Indies bowler did not really bowl well. But India is somewhere that it is very difficult to take wickets in India, right? When I look back even on the West Indies bowlers who would have taken a lot of wickets in India, Lance Gibb tops the chart with 39 wickets from 10 matches in India at an average of 31.69, right? That's not a good average. Courtney Walsh played 8 matches in India, and he would have taken 24 wickets, right, at an average of 29.79. Malcolm Marshall, 5 matches, he took 22 wickets at an average of 24.36. Andy Roberts, 5 matches, he took 18 wickets at an average of 28.16. Right? These are our top fast bowlers. Michael Olin, 6 matches in India, 17 wickets at an average of 36.05. So it's not very easy to take wickets. You see those average, most of those averages in the late 20s, early 30s. Right? Kimar Roach played 6 matches, 17 wickets, 34.12 average. The best average I had seen from our top 10 bowlers would be Joel Garner, played 3 matches in India. He took 16 wickets at an average of 19.62. That's the best average I've seen in our top 10. When we look on even the rest of the world, right? Nathan Lyon from Australia, he took 56 wickets in India. And Derek Underwood from England, he took 54. Richie Beno from Australia, he took 52. Mulitaran took 40. And Lance Gibb, as I would have mentioned, rounding off the top 5 with 39 wickets. And Shane Warne took 34 wickets there. He was the 6th highest bowler to take wickets in India. So it's not, I'm not seeing the Glenn McGrath and those guys, the Dale Steens, right? So it's not very easy to take wickets in India, right? Especially from a fast bowler standpoint. So I think our fast bowlers, they did well. I mean, given the conditions that they had to play under, right? Now, in terms of West Indies batting, they closed day 2 on 140 for 4, right? With Shea Hope and Tevin Imlach at the wicket, right? Alec Athanase had scored the top score so far with 41, right, from 84 deliveries. I think he played really well. Sometime I think he and Chandapal just played one shot too many, right, and that would have caused their demise. But West Indies had Shea Hope and Tevin Imlach, and on day 3, Kuldeep Yadav just ran through the middle order and the lower order of the West Indies. He took 5 for 82 and from his 26.5 overs, and Ravindra Jadeja took 3 wickets for 46 from his 19. Bumrah and Siraj took 1 wicket apiece. Now, India had, enforced the follow-on, because West Indies would have been dismissed for 248 runs. Right, so West Indies batting a second time. Tejnarayan Chandapal was dismissed for 10 of the bowling of Siraj, and Alec Athanase was dismissed for 7. But I want to go back to the first innings, because I think something happened in our lower order which I think would have given the West Indian batters some belief going into the second innings, because Anderson Phillips batted and he faced 93 deliveries. He is the batter that's faced the most deliveries in our batting lineup. for the first innings. I mean, Alec Athanaze would be second, facing 84 deliveries. But that defiance showed by Anderson Phillips and Corey Pierre in that lower order, I think that would have given us some belief and confidence going into the second innings. And I mean, Shea Hope and John Campbell just they batted really well. It was a joy to watch how they applied themselves in that second innings. I mean, they showed a lot of intent to score, and that was one of the things that I really appreciate of how they batted. John Campbell, especially early in his innings, put a lot of pressure, because that's what John Campbell does. He put a lot of pressure on the Indian bowlers, especially Kuldeep Yadav, who took the 5 wickets in the first innings. I think they attacked him very well and put a lot of pressure on him. Shea Hope finished on day 3 on 66 from 103 deliveries, and John Campbell is on 87, looking to get his maiden test 100. He is on 87 from 145 deliveries, and this is what I want to see. As a batter, you want to face at minimum 150 deliveries, right? And this is something that West Indian batters, I think it has to do with our temperament, and I mean, more from a mental perspective. And I think I'm glad with the way that Cricket West Indies would be hiring that psychologists to help the players, because I think cricket is more of especially test cricket is more of a mental game. You have to be mentally tough to play a test cricket, and I think that's where our batters, they are lacking, right? We cannot concentrate for a long period of time, and that's something that we need to work on. And I think West Indies closed day 3 on 173 for 2. They trail by 97 runs. I think I was really glad to see how the boys apply themselves in this second inning. This is what we want to see. We wanted to see at least one player get over 50 in this series, and two batters would have batted and over 50, and I'm really grateful for this. We want to see the fight. We don't want to see we just lie down and die like that. This is what we want to see, some character being shown by our players, right? I think in the second innings, I think the pitch flattened out much more, and it made batting easier for the West Indies. The bowlers, they were not getting any lateral movement, especially the fast bowlers. Bumrah and Siraj looked very ordinary on the wicket, and Kuldeep Yadav was not getting any turn, any bounce, and so I'm not seeing where any reverse swing is available as yet. I believe that reverse swing will become available at some point in the game, but I mean, given how well West Indies played on day 3, I think on day 4 they will need to come back in the middle and try to put their head down and bat again, because what you have done on day 3 is already past, and it will take you getting your head in the game, get settled again, and start to concentrate again in order to bat on day 4. If we lose an early wicket on day 4, perhaps we may collapse, right? Because we have known this for West Indies for over the years, for those who have been watching West Indies for quite some time. So I think these two batters will need to bat very deep on day 4 if we are to salvage anything out of this match. This is where I will leave it for now. Wishing the boys best of luck on day 4. Hope that we can get India to bat a second time. Thank you so much for watching us. Please remember to hit that subscribe button. Please hit that like button. Share your thoughts down in the comment section, and share the video link with your friends and family. And have a pleasant and wonderful day.